Last perspective: selflessness, sacrifice, and commitment. Selflessness, sacrifice, and commitment. This is a type of Christian perspectives that we are supposed to have in a relationship. Selflessness, sacrifice, and commitment. 1 Corinthians 13. Many of us knows Paul is talking much about love in that book. And he says, love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not self-seeking. Go to a lot of relationships today. People are completely selfish. Go to a lot of marriages today. People are completely selfish. You are dating a guy who told you, I will never leave you, nor forsake you. You're dating a guy who told you, I will be with you in day and night, in problems and in happiness. I will be with you. Wait when you are pregnant and you get the first child, and it is night, 3 a.m. This little baby is naughty. She doesn't want to sleep. She doesn't want to do anything. Do you know those babies who are naughty? You don't know. You give them everything and they still cry. Until when you think, anapepo au nini, they cry and cry. And you know, you have just having an operation. You got that syringe ya huku inauma kiuno chako. And you are telling this guy who told you, I'll be with you in dark and light. I'll be with you end of the world. I will be with you in happiness and in... You're telling this guy, Geoffrey, can you help me to just hold this baby for 10 minutes? At least I can sleep. And he tells you, mpenyonyo, mpenyonyo. Mpenyonyo huyo ana kiu. Mpenyonyo. Na akikwambia mpenyonyo, anageuka upande wa pili anavuta nini? Unamwangalia unasema, Mungu wangu. Did I marry a cop? And this is a guy who is not ready to sacrifice the sleep just for your 10 minutes you can rest. Let me tell you, that's why research shows majority marriages breaks after the first child. Christian love is conscious and is supposed to be conscious in sacrifice. Christian love is supposed to be modeled on the way Christ laid down his life for the church. Now, if you're not ready to lay down something for your relationship and marriage, you're not ready for a relationship. You're not ready for a relationship. On your time, you will read Ephesians 5:25. I've said that already. Ephesians 5:25, the sacrifice. And you will also read 1 John 3:16. 1 John 3:16. 1 John 3:16. And maybe with the remaining 1 minute, let me just give you the last perspective for today, which is spiritual growth together. Spiritual growth together. Spiritual growth together. Spiritual growth together. Friends, whenever you are in an intimate relationship, it is a Christian perspective and it is a law that you find people who think like you, people who worship like you, people who contemplate like you, people who believe what you believe, and you grow with them together. The Bible says an iron shapes an iron. Who are your friends? I wonder when I meet Christians married with 95% friends who have divorced. And I tell them, where is the relationship between you two? And somebody says, I'm preaching to them. I will change them. Let me tell you, there's umeme mkubwa and there's umeme mdogo. They will change you. They will change you. Who are your friends? What do they believe? What do they worship? What's their faith? What is their perspectives related to Christian relationships? What are they saying about divorce? You have friends, all of them are believing and they're trusting on divorce. They believe that one mistake, I go out, I quit. Those are not people to have. You cannot spiritually grow together. You cannot relationshiply grow together. You cannot family-wise grow together with them. Because you're not okay with them. 2 Corinthians 6:14. Do not be equally yoked with unbelievers, with people who do not think like you, people who do not have contemplation of faith like you, as far as relationship is concerned. I know sometimes we don't choose our neighbors where we stay, but watch out the people that you spend time with. Because they have the power and influence to you, to the way you think. Majority of my clients who have been having a lot of people around them who have divorced, they later divorced. Majority of people that I've mentored who had a lot of people who do not believe in commitment and compatibility in relationship, they later broke their relationships. There is a need to spiritually grow together, relationship-wise, grow together. And when you have family, when you get married, you have family friends. Make sure they think like you. They believe. I don't say they must pray where you pray, but make sure they have one contemplation of their faith and what God says about relationships, how to mentor their children, etc., etc. Watch out who is a friend to your kids as far as parenting is concerned. Talk to your kids. Who are their best friends at school? Sometimes have a need to see their parents. Where are they coming from? That's what I do to my daughters. I know the parents of their friends. Sometimes I've been with them. Why? Because I want to know, because they have influence to them. And when they have influence to them, spiritually they can bring some things at home without knowing. I had a client with a son. The son was going to these Indian schools right here in Dar. And he had a friend. And the problem came when this son left home for months, and this son was found somewhere in Nairobi. So the Interpol in Tanzania, the police, communicated with the guys in Nairobi to shift this guy to Arusha so that they can fetch this guy in Arusha, the parents. The case came to me after realizing when they broke his room. And they came to realize this guy constructed a little shrine in his room. And he had a little flower, a little kuni kidogo, but it was just a small, and a knife, and wonderful and horrible stuff. There was a photo of her mom. And we asked this guy, what were you trying to do? He said, a friend at school who told me that they worship the devil with the family. He taught me how to sacrifice the one you love for the betterment of life. And this little guy was taught how to sacrifice. And they were told the rules is the more benefit, more success, you sacrifice what you love dearly. And which photo was there? The photo of the mom. And he flew. After doing that, he flew. Ran away. So the guy came to my office after the police from Nairobi fetched the guy to Arusha, then Arusha to Dar. And I was talking to this guy. And I started to mentor that guy as a father and as a brother at the same time. To God be the glory. Last year, that little guy graduated the University of Islam, healed and delivered. What went wrong? It was the relationship of this guy from school that the parents were not aware about it. Can you stand? Can you stand? Can you stand? I want to give you 1 minute or 2 minutes. I want to give you a freedom to tell God what you want Him to do for you as far as the relationship is concerned. Whether you're in a relationship, you're in a marriage, you're dating, you're not dating, you're in a relationship, or you're completely single. What is it that if you're given a minute and Christ is right there, what will you tell him? Close your eyes while every head is bowed.